Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2, A Legacy of the Void. Today, gonna be a TVC from TSL9 featuring Solar and HeRoMaRinE for our Patreon cast of the week. Top side, we're gonna have Solar, our Korean Zerg, and on the bottom left, it is the German Terran. It is HeRoMaRinE from Mousy Sports, otherwise known as Big Gabe. Alright, man, so I like casting these two players because Solar is not quite a top-tier Korean player, and HeRoMaRinE is not quite a top-tier European player. But if these two played back in 2012 or so, Solar would stomp HeRoMaRinE. But thanks to the region lock, I don't know, HeRoMaRinE is pretty much at the same level as Solar here today. Let's check Eligulac, shall we? Eligulac. Why is it like, is that a, whoa, Eligulac came up with like Korean for me. That might work. I don't know what that's supposed to stand for. 16, 18, 17 here from Solar. Ooh, Command Center first shenanigans from HeRoMaRinE. Loving that. Just trying to get a bit of an advantage here on Solar. Recognizing that Korean is pretty scary stuff. But, all right, so top 10. Solar is number 9. In the top 10, fantastic. And HeRoMaRinE is not in the top 10. Ah, where's my full list? Ranking, current. Eligulac is not a very mobile-friendly page, but here we go. HeRoMaRinE's 11. So yeah, Solar's number 9 and HeRoMaRinE's number 11 right now. So they're incredibly close on the Eligulac rankings, which makes this a very exciting game. Because, you know, if this is HeRoMaRinE versus Serral, then you're like, Serral's going to win. HeRoMaRinE, I don't know. HeRoMaRinE does get a map off of him every once in a while, and I think he beat him in a series once, maybe last year or the year before that. And again, if it's Solar versus Maru, then Maru's just going to beat Solar, right? Okay, so 16, 18, 17 timing here. We've got a Reaper on the way. Not standard Reaper timing. That is for certain. And Solar will make note of that. The Overlord says, not seeing a Reaper coming across. Solar says, should I throw it down? Yeah, so third base at 2 minutes and 25 seconds. And this Reaper's name is simply the Deeper. Let's get him on camera. A professional nautical explorer who made the mistake of stealing a Dominion Reaper suit to help him explore the deepest oceans of far-off planets. Oh, he's not moving out. The generals decided to punish him by locking him in the suit and putting it on autopilot. Oh, and also, there's a leak. He's going to get a Ling kill, though. I mean, the Ling wandered into exactly his attack range without really Deeper the Reaper having to look for him, but anyway, the Ling checked to see if there was an expansion here. It's not a one-base crazy thing from HeRoMaRinE, so that's nice. Starport, excellent. Another barracks from HeRoMaRinE. So it might be more, kind of like a, oh, hang on. Barracks, and barracks. Yo, okay, so barracks, and a factory, and a starport coming in here now, too. So he is definitely going for command center first, but into aggression of the utmost strength here. But Solar hasn't had to deal with a Reaper moving across the map. Hasn't had to worry about Hellions yet. He's had a little bit of extra time to drone up himself, and he is at 30 workers right now to 31 from Big Gabe. Muy excelente. Wow, I just have a lot of Spanish on the brain because I've been watching Money Heist, which originally was a Spanish program, kind of a mini-series, like 2 seasons of 12 or 13 episodes apiece. Really interesting formatting. It's pretty good. I really enjoy it. It's very action-packed. It's interesting. I was like, how is there like a whole this many episodes about like a heist, like a bank heist? And it's because there's like a million people involved and a lot of stuff happening. Anyway, enjoying it. And it's all in Spanish. I'm watching in Spanish with English subtitles, so I'm just getting a lot of Spanish in my brain here. So yeah, I got a couple Hellions and a Reaper out here from HeRoMaRinE. Pushing in. No, absolutely not. Pushing in. Absolutely not. That's too many queens. Maybe coming this way would be a good idea. But that's why there's an Overlord here to see if anybody comes up this ramp, and an Overlord here to see if anybody comes in this ramp. And the Overlord positioning is pretty fantastic. So I do have a question. So I know that Spanish and Mexican Spanish are different. And I've watched Narcos Mexico, and I watched Narcos Colombia, all in the same way, right? With Spanish, with English subtitles, and I've noticed some differences. There are obviously differences between Mexican Spanish and Colombian Spanish and Spain Spanish. And I don't know. I'm not really fluent at all in any of these any versions of Spanish. But it seems to me like, do people in Spain have a certain like TH sound they use with the S's every once in a while? Like consular. I think that just means consulate. But like a lot of the times in Money Heist, the Spanish, the Spain Spanish actors will say consular, like with a TH sound in there. And the reason I ask about that is because I also understand it's very weird for other languages outside of English to have a TH sound. Like, it's something that people who learn English as a second language really, really struggle with. And I haven't heard anybody do that in Narcos Mexico or Narcos Colombia. All right, so we're just doing some marine droppage here inside the main base of Solar. That Spore's like, I was doing work and now I'm dead. Blah. Good drop here. No Overlord. Oh, no Overlord perched on that side of the map at all. This is like me. This is what happens to me when I play TVZ. I get dropped sometimes and just die to it. You're trying to kill that queen. The Reaper's in here. Okay, that was pretty sick. How many drones died? Somehow 0. But 29 lings sure went down. Resources lost 1,100 to 700. The queens are like, what are you doing? Another drop moving out from HeRoMaRinE. Like I said, aggression is on the menu, boys. Fourth base coming in here from Solar. But yeah, like I was saying, bailing's on the way. Bailing speed coming in here too. Just consular. It's something like that, right? Whereas consular is how I would hear it said in like original Narcos Colombia. So I don't know. Let me know if you speak Spain Spanish and maybe have passing familiarity with other Spanishes. Maybe I'm just mishearing, or maybe, I don't know, maybe like the 3 or 4 actors I've heard say TH in Money Heist just have a lisp. That's what's going on here. They're not speaking traditional Spanish, but I don't know. It really seems like there's too many characters doing it that way. Oh, do not let banelings hit. Nice pickup. Beautiful pickup there. That was sick. Look, these medevacs are basically full. There's one empty spot in there. HeRoMaRinE is playing this so well. His third base had to lift off because there was some ling pressure there. Man, this is absolutely insane. Drones are dying all over the place, and by that I mean 3 have died so far. Not really a huge problem for Solar, but I mean, if you're trying to open a game against Solar, this is how you want to do it. I mean, against any Zerg player, really, is drop them in multiple places, make them worry about drops, make them be sad they don't have a Spire. And I mean, this isn't going to force Solar to make a Spire, but it would be nice if he had one. Some Mutas or Corruptors would be awesome. Anywho, third base transferring on down. Got a big old SCV transfer down this away, and armories being produced. Do we have the Widow Mines? Yes, Widow Mines are out. So going for Drilling Claws is going to be a big upgrade here soon. Again, not the greatest pickup on that one. I was going to be prepared to say it's an amazing pickup, but HeRoMaRiNE's over here now. These lings are like, die rocks, and the Marines are like, die Zerglings, and the Banelings not making connections. This is way too much Zerg, though. He's pre-splitting, maybe trying to, Widow Mines exploded on something there. Did that Widow Mine hit it? Something hit a ton of Widow Mines. This purple is so stupid hard to see on this minimap. It's hard for me, and I know it's hard for Solar, and he's like, this is stupid purple color. TSL, why you make us do it this way? The purple on the purple is just rough to see, and I gotta say, I really do feel like some of the success from HeRoMaRiNE's drops today have been because purple is hard to see on creep on the mini-map. I'm serious about this. I don't know if any of the players complained about it, but Hydralisk 10 on the way from Solar. We're going to see some Odema lurkers. What is this? One Ling wanders into the third base. SCVs have to kill it. That's hilarious. Yo! Oh, bit of a surround there as well. Okay, Widow Mine's getting picked out of the ground. HeRoMaRiNE's army value is 56 to 63. 58. He's just everywhere, man. He's down. Oh, just lost a medevac to Queens. That's not ideal. Creep spread's kind of amazing. He's been killing creep, but also really been trying to kill bases here. This fourth base has a killer amount of HP missing. 50% of it is gone. Drilling Claws getting researched. That's what we're talking about. The armory means that the Widow Mines are perma-cloaked, which we've seen. Got to have those Overseers. If you're skipping Overseers as a Terran against somebody who's playing Widow Mines, you're just asking to die. creep. There you go. This creep I was worried about from HeRoMaRinE, but he just easily clears it out, and the queens don't want to engage, and these Lings and Banes certainly want to be engaging. Yo, Widowmine hit there too. Healing his dudes up, unloading off the creep across this bridge here on Tropical Sacrifice. Tropical. Infestation Pit coming in. Gonna go for that Hive Tech. Gonna go for that Adrenal Glands. Yes, all the stuff that Zerg players like. So 3-basing HeRoMaRinE, pretty scary stuff. But 4-basing Solar with a 5th base getting saturated too. Also pretty big deal. Ling's running into a meat grinder, but enough Lings with decent upgrades to be problematic here. They've got 2-2 already before the 2-2 of HeRoMaRinE, which just wrapped up right now. Thanks Game Hard Interface. Drilling Claws coming in. Creep Tumors getting sniped. Again, Ling's checking to see, is there a 4th base down here? No, but there's a 4th base up here from HeRoMaRinE that he just saturated. He's upgrading it to a planetary. Solar's like, I don't know, man. Lingbane Hydra is really strong, but I don't have any lurkers. I don't have any vipers. Just Lingbane Hydra on its own is really hard. It's hard for that to directly kill a really, really solid, you know, top 11 Terran player, for example, which is what HeRoMaRinE is right now. Man, 6th base from Solar coming up at the 12 o'clock. Oh, more Creep Tumors getting picked off all over the place. And, oh, never mind. 6th base not happening. HeRoMaRinE shuts that down. Sets up tanks in just beautiful places for them to die. Setting them up on creep. It's asking for death. Oh, this group gets distracted by a Spore Crawler. Like, okay, how about the main base? Maybe we can unload in there. Man, if unload time was faster, can you imagine how much better drops would be? It's just the unload time is what saves many a Zerg player from just abject death. So Queen down, and then we pick up, and the medevac gets out of there with all of 10 HP to her name. So 4-basing HeRoMaRinE here at 12 minutes is feeling all right. Yeah, but Solar's at 90 workers. The income tab says yellow. How would you like some yellow today? So, I mean, Solar could afford to lose a lot and replenish here in a way that is just not ideal. HeRoMaRinE, he did a lot of damage in the first 5 minutes, but he didn't really have a 7 to 10 minute push that did a ton of work. Right? Killing a base, maybe killing a bunch of queens, like all these are options for you if you're a Terran player who is trying. My gosh, he's dropping up here too. HeRoMaRinE is playing out of his mind right now. This is as good as he can play. He doesn't always play this way, but I'm telling you, when he does, he's a monster to try to deal with. He's in 4 places at once. He's keeping all the pressure on Solar right now. Just kills another queen casually. This group's all gonna die. Okay, maybe we should pick them up though. Blinding Cloud, tanks exploding. Oh, Baneling's exploding on a tank though is pretty good. It's a good trade for HeRoMaRinE. Liberator sets up shop, immediately dies to Hydralisk. Maybe not immediately, got a couple kills there, but Solar has to back out. And that's the big thing here for HeRoMaRinE. If Solar's able to crush your entire army easily and then move on and continue on to your 3rd base or your 4th base, that's when you lose the game. But if you can just kind of stalemate it here in the middle, he attacks you, you defend this middle area, and then he pulls back, that's good. That's real good. Excellent. 3-3s on the way from HeRoMaRinE. 3-3s coming in here from Solar too. So both players not forgetting their upgrades and all the chaos this game has brought so far. Creep Tumors dying down this left side as well. Yeah, Solar's creep is only about halfway across the map. It's really not extending any further beyond that. But all of a sudden, there's that Parasitic Bomb. There's that Viper Deck. We already saw some Blinding Cloud earlier. We're going to see the ghosts. And the answer for HeRoMaRinE seems to be not yet. We're at 12 minutes. There is a Ghost Academy. Oh, someone's going to yell at me for not seeing the ghosts. There are no ghosts. Unit tab says no ghosts. Okay, good. Good. Man, HeRoMaRinE's expanded up to a 5th base of his own left side. That planetary finishing would be very cool for him. Actually, it doesn't really matter because this is a lot of Hydra Bane. But hey, getting a few shots off is going to be useful for sure. And any Banelings that are killing Marines are Banelings that are not killing this planetary. So they're willing to sacrifice their lives to keep this PF alive. It's already got 23 kills and it's been up for like 4 seconds. Okay, trying to repair this SCV is like Trying to get in there, guys. Help, 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 help. Not happening. And uh-oh, Solar, he might have just flipped this game on its head. HeRoMaRinE not really putting as much pressure on. More defending here, and that can change the game from you're on offense to you are on defense pretty darn quickly. That said, 95 to 90 army supply. HeRoMaRinE is looking strong. Having this base alive is really, really useful for him. He's got the 3-3, which turns the Marines into tiny little strong gods. But lurkers are a problem, and there are no ghosts here. So, yeah, you're gonna basically, you see, okay, tanks, I guess, are just once again not happening. Liberator sets up in range of a Spore, gets 8 drone kills, though. But, yeah, tanks, maybe not. It's got to be ghosts. Doesn't it have to be ghosts against these lurkers? Oops, this is the single lurker harass style that we've seen. He already has 4 kills. Over here on this planetary on the left side for HeRoMaRinE, single lurker wanders over here, takes some hits from the planetary, and is like, you can't stop me. That's so big. And that's, whoa! And that's a GG. Did I miss a killer engagement wherein HeRoMaRinE lost all of his stuff? Back it up. I was so worried. No, so we saw this. Blah, blah, blah. This tank dies. Blinding Cloud on that tank makes sure that it dies. This tank dies. Yeah, look. Tanks against Hydroling Bane Lurker. Maro doesn't use tanks against Hydroling Bane Lurker. Oh, this getting some kills as well. This Lurker harassing this base and everything. And sure, it's 112 to 89 army supply. And HeRoMaRinE is backing out. These SCVs have to flee. And this is where that's where... All right, that's where GG's, I guess. Okay. I think people are still in the game because they're like, what? Who's still in here? Indy's Crank, Indy, and Wardy have all left. Who's... Oli Moly. Of course, classic Oli Moly. Premature, right? It's 76 to 84 workers. HeRoMaRinE is doing okay on income. Sure, he can't mine from that left side base right now, but that doesn't really matter. And I guess maybe he's just like, yes, I made a Ghost Academy. I completely forgot to build ghosts. It's entirely possible that's what happened. I don't think it is, but that would be hilarious if Big Gabe is like, all right, got a Ghost Academy, and then he gets completely distracted for the next 5 minutes and is like, I was supposed to have ghosts to deal with these lurkers, huh? It's like, well, we'll try again later. Yeah, because there's 10 lurkers out, and it's 17 Marauder. I mean, it's 10 Marauders and 39 Marines and 4 siege tanks. It's just not happening. Blinding Cloud completely taking the tanks out of it. If it's Hydroling Bane, no lurkers and no Vipers, okay, fine. I guess the tanks are kind of okay. But yeah, where there's lurkers and Vipers, it's just not happening for the siege tanks here. Not good stuff. 6 medevacs also died. Resources lost 23,000 and 21,000, a pretty normal amount here. No hatcheries killed in the first 16 minutes, though. That's part of it, too. I really think HeRoMaRinE was like, I don't know. But anyway, that's going to be your Patreon game for this week. Whew. And yeah, I guess solar is a little bit too much for HeRoMaRinE here today. So again, that's going to be it from me. Wow. All right. So go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also find me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.